With her stepping away, that means that Sean Parnell gets a promotion. Who is he? You don't know that name, maybe? Well, there he is. You'll know the name and the face soon enough. He is Alaska's lieutenant governor, who is now going to be moving up. Sir, I guess I should say congratulations on the promotion. Sorry it had to come about this way, but tell me how you got the news. We all got it in a shocking form on Thursday. How did you get the news that she'd be stepping down?
On Wednesday evening, the governor contacted me and my wife, Sandy. We went to her office, and the governor told us then.
Well, sir, what reasons did she give you about making this decision?
The very same reasons she gave the public, and what you heard matched exactly what she told us at that time.
So I imagine, sir, if what she told you matched what she told all of us, then I'd also imagine that your reaction would have been similar to the reaction that all of us had. Were you a bit shocked by this as well?
Well, she told me what her decision was going to be up front, and then she explained her rationale. And so I was very surprised at first, but then as she began to explain why she was doing it, I began to see that it was Sarah Palin once again moving to put Alaska's interests first. Remember that basketball metaphor she used where she talked about the full court press being on her and how it was time for her to pass the ball to a teammate so we could progress here in Alaska with our agenda. And I think that was an apt way of describing how she perceived things.
Well, sir, a lot of people, you say apt, some would say inept. Some would say that that's not enough of a reason. When the going gets tough, it sounds like the governor got going. Politics is a tough and can be a nasty business sometimes, and people that are in it have sacrifices that they make. But her reasons, that makes sense to you, that because she might be seen as a lame duck, because things might be tough, because the press is talking about her, you think that's a legitimate enough reason to just essentially, as the paper there in Alaska said today, turn your back on the people of Alaska?
You know, I simply don't see it that way. I see us now being able to make a smooth, a steady, a stable transition. I see us being able to progress a natural gas pipeline so that you all have cheaper energy in the other states of our country. And I'm looking forward to working on those issues.
Well, sir, would you ever vote for her for public office again, knowing what you know now, that she would quit if it got tough?
You know, I certainly support Governor Palin. I think she's served honorably. I think she has progressed our state in ways that have never been before. She's accomplished more in these 2.5 years than most governors accomplished in 1 or even 2 terms. So, sir, our governor has been a great governor. She is going to be Alaska's greatest gift to our country.
Well, again, sir, given what you know, though, she can be as great as she could be in a year and a half as she was in office, but they elected her to be in there a little longer than that. Would you vote for her again?
Absolutely, I would vote for her again.
All right. Well, sir, what is the first thing you think you need to get across to the citizens of your state who are, quite frankly, a little upset with how things are going, how this all went down? What is the first message you think you need to get across to them?
Well, I've already taken steps in the last 24 hours along those lines. I've contacted our legislative leadership, pledged my working commitment with them. I've contacted our commissioners, asked them to continue working as our team. My focus is going to be on getting a gas line, a natural gas pipeline from Alaska to bring our gas to markets in the other states. We're a resource development. We need all the energy that we can produce here in our country, and I'm going to be focused on doing that and providing jobs for Alaskans in the process.
And I want to get back to Governor Palin here for a second. What would you say to those citizens? Maybe you say you see it one way, you can understand her rationale, but for those who don't and who are, quite frankly, downright angry that she would do this and essentially abandon them, some are saying, what can you do to make them feel better, calm their fears, and get them to see it the way you're seeing it, which is she made a good decision for herself and for that state?
TJ, I don't think that's my job. I think my job is really to lead this state, to make sure that we are moving forward on resource development, making sure that people have jobs here. They're uncertain about the economy just like they are in the other states. I'm going to make sure that we put our finances on a stable fiscal plane. I mean, those are the kinds of things I'm going to be dealing with.
But at the same time, sir, like you said, she's Alaska's greatest gift, and you don't want people to have a bad opinion of her as she leaves, and you want them to be able to understand why she did what she did. And right now, they're not. They're angry.
And I understand that people have different views, and I think that they are. I'm willing to accept that.
All right. Well, sir, let me ask you then: are you going to see it through? Can you guarantee your citizens of Alaska that you will stay in place and stay in office for the remainder of this term that you're now going to be sworn in to fulfill?
That's my intent.
Your intent. Come on now. You got to give the Alaskans something better than that. And they're not feeling too good about what's happening at the governor's office there.
You know, I'm gonna stay in this. I'm gonna complete the term, but I also am conscious that, you know, we don't control life. So, you know, I may be dead tomorrow, and I'm not gonna commit beyond that. But you bet I'll serve out the term.
Sir, we certainly don't. That wasn't what I was meaning, and we certainly hope you're going to be all right. So maybe we need to check on you every now and then. But one last thing here, I know it's a little way out, and you just figured out on Wednesday that you got the job. But are we going to be seeing you in 2010 running for governor of Alaska for your own full term?
Yes, I made that announcement yesterday that I am seeking election as governor in 2010.
Well, you don't mess around, do you? Lieutenant Governor Sean Parnell, getting a promotion, going to be the governor come the 26th. Sir, I appreciate you taking the time. I know it's really early out there, but a lot of people were interested to talk to you this morning, and I certainly appreciate you being here with us.
You bet. Happy to do it.
All right. So let's, whew. Well, what is going on in Alaska these days? She has really thrown a monkey wrench in a lot of this, this political landscape.